if you might remember, we finished our last session on a cliffhanger when our good friend
Robbie.
Thank you. I was going to say Amber.
Oh,
Robbie was about to kill off 2 Chinese gangsters who were using her to get into the morgue
I forgot about all that nonsense.
Northwestern Hospital.
Yep.
So let us recap.
Oh,
It has
God.
been a very exciting evening.
Yeah.
First things first, our good friend Gene and his husband had their house shot up.
Yeah, that was pretty traumatizing.
Lighting up
But he made the spot hidden.
Yes.
I made
and
2
Both of
spots.
them did.
Yeah, both you and your husband noticed
Nice.
that you were about to be killed and were able to dive into each other, knocking yourselves to the ground just in time to avoid the strafing of bullet fire, destroying all the lovely things in your home.
Yeah, we've contacted our lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna sue?
Well, we've contacted our lawyer because, just in case.
Well, what you don't know is that they shot it up legally.
Yeah, they had a permit and everything. Did you not see the court date?
Oh,
you were
God.
supposed to argue against it like 2 years ago.
I love how Nick is the only one eating pizza. That's the.
I was eating
It's his pizza.
Oh, you were?
Get out of here.
I had a pizza too.
I had
No,
pizza
but right
before.
now on camera.
My mouth was literally full of pizza.
All right.
If you have a time machine, they could eat it. You
I
know,
literally don't have a
earlier.
choice. I didn't have lunch.
Yes,
No,
plus
it's-
we
I'm fine
love
with
it
it.
when we have food on camera because
Yeah.
we have a couple of our viewers who always comment how hungry our videos make them. Because it's like, oh my gosh, you guys were eating those great cookies that Dan made. It's like, no,
No,
was
I
super
did.
hungry.
I did not make this pizza. In
Yeah,
case,
that's
like,
right. It was made by Mod Pizza.
yeah.
Also,
Also,
the greatest, fastest pizza you can get in the Seattle area. Mod Pizza. Send us free pizza.
Yeah.
All right, so Channel
Mod
Fireball,
Pizza.
you failed us. You'll notice that you no longer have your products on our table
Oh my
when we do
God.
these videos.
Gone.
Wait, let's not burn that bridge
I
right
don't know that
away.
we ever did.
No, we did. Remember, it was always like.
If you're listening to
Jackbox.
this podcast, Mashi, you know it's in good fun.
Oh no, it was
Send
the
us
water
stuff.
bottle. That's right.
All right, so Miles had his house shot up that allowed all the police scanners to light up. Or Gene, sorry. And
Miles.
and Miles was the one who heard all of this going on
Andrew Hale.
because he's been monitoring
Kyle.
both interesting
Robbie.
events that happen, as well as figuring out what's going on in Gene's life. And Miles is convinced that it's because of Gene's husband's secret identity as a mafia boss, and this is just
He was never a boss. He was,
I mean,
he was a
it's a-
soldier.
we like to enhance, especially when you're.
If he was a boss, he really wouldn't be able to escape the mafia.
No.
So he was just like a
Soldier.
lowest
No.
tier or like second level.
So
Like-
soldiers are like, like.
What about that
other
whole
level.
subplot where he faked his death to get out of the mob?
Yeah, he wasn't like an assistant manager of the mob or anything.
Was he like a moblin? You know, like a.
Moblin? Can we move forward? We're gonna move forward.
All right. In the meantime,
Watch The Sopranos and get back to me.
Moblin. In the meantime, Dr. Novak is on his rounds this evening doing his usual night shift handling of emergency medicine and whatnot. And his good friend Kyle is sitting by his son's bedside.
Right, good friend.
When... Oh yeah, that's right. This friendship is a little bit James and Brandon-ish.
A little one-sided, isn't it?
Oh.
Not a lot of give, not a lot of give back.
So...
Sometimes you gotta have people in your life that just keep things interesting, you know?
Yes.
That's the give back.
So, all of a sudden, that ridiculous thing that you thought could never happen again within 72 hours is suddenly the red alert lights go on, the lights go down, emergency lights come on, and there's a warning, once again, that somehow something horrible is happening in the hospital and it's on lockdown.
Jeez.
What's the code? Do they call it out?
That there's, like, some sort of violence going on,
Okay.
and security is being
Some
called.
sort of violence.
Yeah, that was white last time.
Yes.
Emergency.
Okay.
I wasn't even there.
Except now it's familiar because people are like, okay, this just happened 3 days ago. This used to never happen at all. But when the lights go down, the red lights go on, and you hear the alarms, you're like, oh, this is serious. Something like actually bad is happening.
Yeah. Or it's a $15 million mistake.
Yes. Which also it's like
Right.
Well, I'm going to lean heavily on my expensive metal cane that I bought.
oh, that's right.
It was pricey, so I'm going to use the shit out of it.
Are you you're the penguin?
And Shh, don't mess up the transformation.
Not yet.
Great.
That's your
But when he has
character
an
arc.
accident in the hospital's medicine cabinet, where he
And-
falls into a case of various different drugs and comes out covered with hypodermic needles, his transformation will be complete.
Kyle, why are you eating so many Danishes? Oh, gotta get the size.
It's bulking.
It's bulking.
bulking up. I'm gonna lean out and look at the hallways and see if I can see what's going on.
Everything seems like there's not a lot going on, except because you're here so often, you can sort of tell like nurses are walking double time down the hall, some orderlies are like going to the staircases and stuff like that. You can see people are moving a little faster than usual, sort of like the way people walk in the ER compared to people generally on the floor. Also, you know that your floor is for like chronic patients, so usually things here are very calm and sedate. It's like, this coma patient is not waking up. There's really no hurry to get there.
All right, time to activate dad powers and pretend to be lost
Oh.
and wander around the hospital until I can either find what's going on
Activate dad.
or my dad naivete doesn't work enough and someone tells me you got to get out of the hallway.
Man, such a dad.
What are you doing here?
Why don't you start by making a luck check?
You got
It's
it.
kind of weird
So,
because people
As he's
ignore
wandering,
him.
as he's wandering off, I think Joseph's like, Kyle, where are you?
Oh, we're not. We're together.
You're not up there.
You're not up.
I was in the room with him.
Oh, you were you?
Wait.
I could have sworn I was in the room with him.
You
Not
we had
really
that,
about-
we had that
were not.
conversation, and then I went back to my son, and you walked off.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
You wanted to be. You wanted to run into him, but
That's right,
You,
okay.
you had to roll for that. And
Well,
you didn't make the roll.
Yeah. Well, I got a luck check,
Okay.
36 under 45. So maybe I'm lucky enough to.
You are lucky enough to not be stopped by anyone. They're either sufficiently distracted or thinking, oh, he's just another parent wandering around.
Yeah, the cane really sells it.
And then you want to make... Oh, gosh, that's right. This doesn't have... There's no perception check in this game.
There's,
Spot
spot hidden
hidden.
is the closest.
Oh, spot hidden is so... Oh, sure. Let me
Yeah.
go with spot hidden then.
Is it like spider sense?
Now that you know 7th edition is a thing.
All right.
There's a navigation
So
one.
angry.
So
Yeah,
20
like the... Yeah, no, that's...
22 under 80.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Somebody's making some rolls.
You clearly see
Well, I
from
paid
your
money for these
high-level
rolls.
perceptions of all your time on the main streets of Chicago, you've learned to perceive like patterns of behavior, and you notice from the way everyone is moving around that seems like they're all trying to go to the basement.
Well, it looks like I'm also trying to go to the basement too.
All right. Are you? If you try to get to the basement overtly, you will be stopped. But if you try to go covertly with some sort of sneaking powers, you might be able to get there.
Not very good at sneaking, but I am very good at talking my way out of situations. So I will go overtly, and when someone stops me, I will persuade them that I need to be down in the basement.
Ooh. Wow. What type of story are you trying to tell them?
Let's see.
You're,
Or
a,
as they say in Blaze in the Dark, what's happening in the fiction?
Let's see.
Exactly.
you're a dad and you're
Because in
lost.
Blades in the Dark, it matters.
It's basements. What are in basements? We have laundry rooms. We have morgues. We have
Electrical.
some rooms. What would I need to be doing in the basement? It's not in the direction of the garage, so I can't be saying I'm looking for my car. Oh, I know. So someone approaches me. I assume it's a doctor, a nurse, probably. They always have their eyes open to what's going on, and they'll stop me and say, "What are you doing?" And I go, "Oh, I'm looking for my friend Dr. Novak. He said he needed to see me down in the basement."
It's fine.
That's very unusual.
Oh no!
Make a
Yeah.
check.
It's
It's,
just see you in the basement.
64 under 80.
That is not convincing enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because 64 under 80 is like, oh, this is a very reasonable story. Dr. Novak asking to meet you in the basement is not a reasonable story.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe I misheard him. Do you know where I can find him at least?
Oh, don't bring me into
We
this.
would have to page him. We have no idea. Like, I don't know who this Dr. Novak is.
Do you know about the kid that's in the coma? The one that had spray? He's my son. He said he had some important information about the condition of my son.
My son.
Please. I need to know if my son's gonna make it.
Oh, gosh.
He's all that I have.
She doesn't know who he is.
Damn it.
This is a massive hospital.
Yeah, it is a
Nurses
big
don't get like a.
hospital.
Here's a
All
briefing
right,
of coma kids for
And
today.
it's like, all right.
We have to ask you
I
the
look at
place.
I look at her nameplate, and it's Miss Kovatak.
What?
What?
Sure.
That's the name.
What?
Good one.
Kovatak.
You took the first letter of your name and put it on
No,
the
I did-
last part of
God
my name.
Fuck. I'm under a lot of pressure.
Okay.
It sounds. It's,
Are we gonna beat that one out and put a little like owlbear thing?
Actually,
It's like,
what it sounds like is you
It's
read
a
her
normal name,
her
yeah.
thing, and it just has her job description. And you're like, oh, you're a Kovatek. You're one of those techs. And it's like, no, that's my job. That's not my last
All right,
name.
Miss Kovatak.
this radiologist.
What do you want me to do? I
I'd
was
like
supposed
you
to
to
go to the
please
basement. Where am I supposed to go?
You should probably return to your son's room. The hospital is on lockdown. This is an emergency.
How am I supposed to go up there? It's on lockdown. The
You're
rooms
not-
are locked.
You're not. Well, you can't come this way.
My son's in a coma. You can't answer the door.
My son. The doors of the hospital don't lock, sir.
Why is it called a lockdown?
Because they're not allowing
You are every bad customer
This is
I
disrespect.
have
will-
ever had.
I will annoy her so much that she just turns around and doesn't want to deal with me.
She roundhouse kicks you in the throat.
You are getting the sense that she may soon be calling security.
Listen, just
manhanding
if
you out of her.
okay, I know you don't want to deal with me, but Dr. Novak doesn't want to deal with me either. But he'd be better at it. Fine, I'll just go back to my room. Whatever. It's fine. I guess, the condition of my son doesn't matter. I'll just, all right. And I just turn around. Just walk away.
Good. I thought you were gonna like pretend to give up and then like roundhouse kick her and then. Like,
Oh, no.
He tried to make her feel bad, but
I-
he failed to realize she doesn't care.
Yeah. I forgot.
Have you met nurse practitioners?
Nurses, they
It's like-
function on 3 hours of sleep. That's no care hours of sleep.
Nothing. All right. So because no good episode ever like immediately goes back to the cliffhanger, we want to keep
That's
the
right.
audience hanging for a little bit. Miles, how are you responding to all this interesting information coming off a police van?
So I probably would have gotten like a page about, or like the hospital shutting down
Yes.
would have popped up on my scanners. So I'm like
By the way, it should be noted that these events happen like within minutes of each other.
within minutes of each other.
So sorry, I just want to put it over to where am I right now then? If I'm not in his room.
You're in the operating wing.
Okay, cool. All right.
the events as in the shooting and
Yeah.
the lockdown.
Yeah.
Got it.
And if I know you're just on duty like randomly, right?
Right. I was at the hospital last time because they had brought in a
Right.
victim of spray.
Yeah, but
That's-
you're not anywhere in that area.
No.
Okay,
I don't
good.
think we would normally respond to
No, this is fine. This is
lockdown
exactly what's going to happen. I said
Okay.
today is the big review about something actually going on in the world, and so it's actually necessary for you to not be at the hospital.
Okay.
Oh.
What do I know about the cause of the lockdown? at the
Nothing.
hospital? Nothing. Okay.
I
So it's just
emerged
like
from
there
the
was a lockdown.
fabrics
Yes.
in the hospital.
I send Kyle, and do I have your email at this point?
Yes. I forwarded an email.
Yes,
I
yes,
sent-
we were on a chain. You could get it. You
Yeah.
honestly could get it.
You
Well,
have-
yeah, that's true.
I think you have everybody's emails now except for Robbie.
Yeah, probably. Wait, why would I have your email? Well,
we
I
met in the hospital.
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you ask
briefly.
about
Oh,
think so.
yeah,
you
I don't,
already
I don't know if I
have
even know
it.
your
I
name.
don't think so.
Anyway, so I send each of Kyle and Dr. Novak a quick, like, hey, saw the hospital's on lockdown, like, everything all right? What's going on?
I email back, tried to get to the basement. I think that's where the action is, but a nurse stopped me. I will return to my room.
Am I on the same chain?
Sure.
I feel like at this stage, it should be fine for you guys to be either on Kik or Snapchat or something like that.
Okay.
Because I don't think at this stage of
Oh, wait.
history, Miles would be using emails
Oh,
to
that's
communicate
right.
with you guys.
You told us about
No.
some encrypted app that we should be using.
Yeah.
So we're on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Call the app.
Snapping each other. Sending
Because if you're emailing each other,
called
it's like
Sneak.
too late. It's like,
Sneak or crypto chat.
crypto.
Or you just
Crypto chat's pretty cool.
encrypt your emails. Anyway,
Crypto chat.
yeah, okay, let's call it, I like
Incognito.
sneak.
Sneak.
Yeah, sneak.
Yeah.
Okay.
You call it the
It's on
crypt keeper.
sneak.
That's where you keep all your messages.
Or DL.
Never mind.
On the DL.
Ooh. Anyway, I get on DL. I get on DL and okay, so you went down to the basement.
Tempted to.
Attempted to go down to the basement.
Yeah.
Um,
Defeated both of us, Dan.
yeah.
I'm gonna head up to the head security wing where I was before
Excellent.
because they have cameras everywhere.
Roll a cult.
Oh.
Oh!
Bye, guys. I'll see you on the other side.
Oh no.
Where are you going again?
I got 76 out over
going
5%,
to
James.
hell.
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, good. So you're off to the security wing.
So did you text me back?
He's a busy man.
Yes. I'll
Okay.
be like going to check out security cameras.
Here, run this app. It'll let me stick your phone in your pocket. It'll let me see out your camera.
Cool.
Should
Wow.
I'll
I do a
so.
computer use or something like that?
Crazy.
I'm convinced that your level of skill is that this is an arbitrary act.
Okay.
Activating cameras on other people's phones
Yeah.
without security.
Is
is
Sneak
so
your
easy.
app?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So
NSA.
you have a sense of foreboding, but you don't know why. Like there's a feeling that you can't quite place, but it seems familiar to you.
As I'm like walking through the empty hospital hallways and stuff.
Yeah.
Is it my soldier's intuition? Like, is it just like there's
it's
an enemy?
definitely- Yeah, it definitely senses. It definitely feels like that. Like there's a presence that you're not. That seems awfully familiar.
Mm-hmm.
How far am I from the hospital?
You.
How far is Chicago from Northwestern?
Lot.
No.
Like U Chicago's in Hyde Park,
Yeah.
and Northwestern is like on North Michigan Avenue by the Water Tower place.
Okay, so I can't be like power up the drone and send it off to just like keep an eye on the sky.
Oh no, it's like 10 miles.
I don't even have this drone.
Can I have a scalpel on me?
No, but you can easily go
Yeah,
grab
right.
one
Yeah,
that's
you gotta-
within like 20 feet.
Okay, cool. I will grab one.
Alright.
Are you trained in like?
Scalpel?
Improvised weapon.
Scalpel is
I mean, he is
Is
trained
that
in
even
scalpel.
like a good improvised weapon?
Yeah, you are trained in scalpel, but
Yeah.
not in this
Not
way.
in fight scalpel.
James, I can use my medicine skill to fight people, right? With a scalpel. That's how it works,
If
right?
your opponent is willing to be very, very still, it's like, if you just hang on really closely, you make an incision right here.
Why, you never like done surgery on a PCP victim?
I just want a knife. I feel
You're-
better.
Your coup de grace is masterful.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I know where all the weak points
Yes.
are.
So if you can get one of your friends to knock out your opponent, you're there. You're the first guy on the ground cutting their juggernaut.
Do I get to the security wing?
Oh yeah,
Or-
easily.
Okay. What does it look like when I get there?
There's people running around. There are lights on. There's someone behind the glass yelling.
Okay. Can I like step inside and take a look at the cameras?
No,
They're shut down. Okay.
no, they just
What?
don't randomly let doctors into the security area without any reason.
Right. So I think I'll like knock on the glass.
They look up and go,
What's going on? Let me in.
Yeah. They open,
Yeah.
you can't be down there. What are you doing down here? We have a lockdown.
Wait, I thought it was on the top floor.
No, the security stuff is on in the basement.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, cool. All right.
Remember you guys are trying to break into the server room?
That's right. I wanted to see what was going on with the lockdown. What's the incident?
Why would you care? You're a doctor. You don't want to be down here. There's a shooting.
There's a shooting?
Yes.
Have we called the police?
We are the police. And yes, we have.
Okay, good. Let's shut the door.
They're like UW police. They're actually real police.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know they were
Yeah.
real police. All right, cool. All
You
right.
didn't know the UW police are real police?
I did not know that.
SPU
didn't
doesn't
know
have
that
real
either.
No.
police? Oh.
No.
Yeah, UW police are actual real police.
Yeah,
Cool.
Same with
Yeah.
Purdue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll walk back then to the operating wing, and on the way back, I'll message Miles on Sneak and be like, There's been a shooting at the hospital."
Yeah, I heard. Thanks for the camera thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. You can hear that.
Nice.
I thought you could just see it. I didn't know you could hear it.
All right. So, you have kicked a gun
Okay.
towards an opponent, and you have a gun in your hand.
No, I kicked the gun
Out of his
the
hands.
out of the other guy's hands.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And I have the first gun that I had
Right.
kicked and grabbed.
Yes.
And I think I was going in for another kick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you had decided
Or
that
no,
you-
I was going in for the shoot.
Yes, because now that you know one of them is disarmed and there's this closer guy, you figured you might have a chance.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
No,
the
no.
shoot or the kick? I don't know.
Depends on what you think you're better at.
Well, yeah, I was better at kicking, but the shooting had initiative, which I think
guns
we
do a
already
lot
went
more
through.
damage.
So I'll.
Guns.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna
And he can't dodge a gunfire.
Oh,
Whereas he can't dodge.
and he's
He can
pretty
do-
close to me, huh? But I'd have to get under.
You're point blank right now.
Oh, okay.
Because he's standing right there next to you.
Okay, so I could shoot him
Yes.
if I got this handgun roll. Okay, I'm just like ah. Oh, I failed that with a 99.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
Holy.
Is that in the?
Yeah. Not
Your
go
weapon
well.
jams.
Yeah, that's in the misfire.
Yeah,
Okay.
your weapon jams, and not only do you
Shut my
not
Glock.
get a shot off, but you're pretty sure you're not going to be able to fire this weapon easily without
Oh, okay.
actually looking to check in on it.
Cool.
He had the safety
Yeah.
on the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
At this
Okay.
point, I need to remind me. Have you and Hale ever met in real life?
I don't. I don't. Have we?
It's
Wait,
up to
do you think that
guys.
would be something that you? I mean, maybe in passing.
You guys have established before that
we
it's been
worked in
dead
the
drops.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've been
we've
using
established
dead
before
drops.
that's been dead drops.
Yeah.
More
I
importantly
don't
is,
think so.
do you both know the other person's actual identity?
I
Because
would
you-
know her identity.
Okay. Because the thing is that you both work in law enforcement.
Yeah.
You would easily, if you were not ridiculously bad at your jobs, have looked up the other person if you knew who they were.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't think I would dead drop to someone who I didn't know.
okay,
Yeah.
so you definitely, whether you met in real life before or not, know of the other person and recognize them.
That's correct.
Excellent.
Someone's getting swapped.
So, the gun jams.
Okay.
The guy is about to lift his gun to fire at you.
Wait, they both don't have guns.
One has a gun.
One
One
has
has
a
a
gun.
gun still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you kicked
okay.
the other one out of the other
Yeah, the
guy.
gun that you
okay.
have was from the guy you kicked.
Ah, okay.
And then, first of all, you are a trained law enforcement professional.
Mhm.
And so you're familiar with the many, many things that happen when people are in life and death gunfight situations. Like that slowing down of time experience,
Mhm.
the sights and smells of like combat, everything becomes hyper alert and stuff like that. And you notice two things immediately that fit and also surprisingly do not fit that experience. You feel things seem like they're slowing down. You're seeing the hallway clearly. You can have that moment where you're like, I think I can see the bead of sweat on the brow of the man in front of me. I can see the glint of the eye of the person on the floor that is like about 12 feet away. Like you have this hyper awareness of the environment,
Mm-hmm.
but you feel like that the lights have dimmed in this hallway. And that is not typical of these experiences. Usually you become more aware and things
Yeah.
seem to brighten up. You also smell something very unusual. A stench of urine
Oh,
so
no.
strong that
Whoa.
you're like, did one of these guys piss themselves during this event? Like,
Did I piss
like it's a very
myself?
surprising thing. And then in your peripheral vision,
Mm-hmm.
you see what you think is the shadow of a third figure.
Okay.
So sweet.
Whoa.
Why
okay.
don't
Join me in madness.
Hale,
Yes.
where would you have been? Are you with your partner? Are you out on like foot patrol?
I was in the office researching
It's about
that
8.
the guy who went to the prison.
You were, but you're on duty now because
Yeah.
it's nighttime. So you're either because you're basically either
I'm probably patrolling. The
you're either
streets in
foot
a car.
patrol or car. Like a
Car.
you're-
We had already specified
Okay.
that it was car. So Philip and I are.
And me
cruising.
and
Oh, that's right. You're his partner.
I'm not playing Adventure
Yeah.
Cast.
Are you,
You're
are you 2 days from retirement?
You're knitting.
No,
you're-
no,
okay,
I'm just
that's
like
right.
I'm like my age, but I also knit.
Oh,
So-
he's your superior.
about this-
Okay, so he's driving.
Okay.
No, I'm asking.
I'm driving.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are driving.
He's
Yeah.
lackadaisical. I'm way
That's-
too
yeah.
intense.
That's a bad
Yeah,
choice.
it's a
right
fun.
there.
It's a
the
fun.
perfect.
Yeah.
The perfect match.
Hale has to drive so he
yin-yang.
can knit.
The perfect.
Do you guys talk, or do you guys like have this kind of disdainful silence that is like the hallmark?
I
of
chat a
your-
bit, and he kind of just sits there in complete
Yeah,
silence.
I grunt sometimes.
Okay.
What is this? True detective.
This scene, like, oh, I think the scarf's gonna turn out great.
Let's make the car quiet contemplation.
Oh my gosh.
So you're focusing on your knitting,
I smell second
and you're talking about how like this particular pearl technique was something you remember from your grandma when she was like teaching you to be a knitter.
Mm-hmm.
And then you smell this strong stench of urine in the car. Like Hale going, you know what? I hate this. You know how I can get out of this? If I just pee myself.
Oh, he's done it before. I go, Hale.
And literally, like as soon as you smell this, there's no one sitting next to you, and the car is just moving along. And it's about sliding towards the car.
I say, Hale.
And the car basically just veers to the right and crashes into the parked cars next to you. Hale, you are in the hallway of a hospital. And you are standing there, and you can see Robbie in the hallway. She has a gun in her hand, pointed at the face of a Asian guy in a suit, and there's a person lying on the ground who's also an Asian fellow in a suit, like about 12 feet in front of her. And out of the corner of your eye, you can see a shadowy figure that looks almost exactly like the shadowy figure you thought you saw when you were trying to murder that kid a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you smell the strong stench of urine.
But I know now what they want me to do. I draw my weapon.
Oh, give myself over.
Who do you shoot?
I shoot at the people trying to kill her.
Only one of them's armed.
Yeah.
The one who's armed.
Okay,
Clearly.
so you shoot at the
He
person.
looked at me approvingly as I killed the first guy I killed was
Mikey.
Click, click, bang, bang, serve the dark
was he a
masters.
drug dealer or a gangbanger or something?
A drug dealer.
Drug dealer, yeah.
I smell sex.
Do they call themselves gangbangers? It's like, yeah, I'm a gangbanger. It's what I do. It's a living.
No, they say
No,
they say that that's
like,
something that they do. They don't call themselves gangbang.
okay.
Yeah,
No one calls himself a gangbanger.
but they say that they gangbang.
Okay.
It's
That's
part of
because-
it's like
it's
on their resume. That's what they would put on there.
Yeah,
I'm
For
Charles.
life.
I bang gangs.
Yeah. Proficient in many uses of gangbanging.
Well, people who are just out there like doing violence are sometimes called bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a European
Just like
thing.
the Miley Cyrus
Because
album.
of bangers and mash.
That's
Yeah.
what that album was
And
about.
yeah. So Nick, you shoot
Anyway.
away.
Yeah, I shoot at this person with the gun.
All right, go ahead.
He's
He
going after
does
Amber.
not see you coming.
Bangers and mash.
Right? All right.
There's a chance that I might not die.
So, 69 beats a 90.
Hey.
There you go. Hey.
That's a hit. You are point blank as well.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh.
So, D8 plus D4 is only a 3.
No.
All right. So you get him in the shoulder, and now suddenly time starts because
Oh my goodness.
you hear gunfire. It echoes through the hallway. There is a man standing there. He's in a police uniform, and
Okay.
he shot the guy in front of you, and it basically hit him in the shoulder, and the guy is like rotates back from the impact, and you're like, "Oh, the cops are here."
Okay. Okay, so I basically are the people on the are the two gentlemen the other one, the injured one, does he look like he's about to get up or is he
Yes.
still okay? So
His
Could
action
I-
will be getting up.
okay.
But gunfire is so much faster than melee actions in the Cthulhu system that you guys are getting all these actions before he gets to do anything.
Okay, so I will point to the other gentleman as well and say that we need to either restrain him and or stop what he's doing. Just be like, we need to restrain this guy and or shoot him because he's gonna shoot you. That's what I say.
Fair.
Yep.
So the guy that you shot loses his action of trying to shoot you because or shoot her because he didn't expect cops to show up. And the guy on the ground gets up and he crouches up and he basically makes a leap for the gun that is on the ground there.
Oh, okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Presuming that you have a melee or gun action.
Yeah, I would like to grapple him.
All
I
right,
wanna
you can
grapple
race
him.
over there. So this
I'm
is
gonna
it.
do
Are you grappling him or is this a race for the gun?
Ooh. Would grapple be considered a race for the gun?
Wait, is there a gun?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I'm
The
gonna
gun
go
that
get the
he kicked out
gun.
of his hand.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was in her hand and it
She,
misfired.
so there's two guns, right?
There's
She's
the
holding
one
a
guy
gun.
with the gun, one
I'm
guy with
holding
no
a
gun. She
dud.
kicked the guy's gun out, and then she grabbed that one,
Yeah.
and
The
then
guy
that's the
got-
one that jammed.
And this
Okay.
other guy just got shot.
So did
Yeah.
he drop
The
his gun?
one that she kicked.
I think
Okay,
the
I'm
one
gonna
that
make
kicked
my
us.
roll because I'm going for
Right.
the.
So
the gun
there's the one that she
that,
kicked, which just misfired,
That would work.
and then there's the one that the other
Okay, that
agent
is a
just
pass
fell
with a
for.
16
Whoa.
for a 91.
Whoa! Getting those.
For
I believe he had dropped it after I got him in the
If
shoulder
that's
or
what
something.
we're
Yes.
doing.
That
Yeah,
would make
I just want a lot of grapple.
And the guy was
is,
laying on the
Oh,
ground.
I'm gonna
you
be
just
really good at
crit.
restraining people.
I think you just crit.
What is
Is
crit?
it
1/5 is
one
crit.
fifth?
Oh, it's 1/5 in this
I
system.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay,
basically,
it's
it's
What do you have for
it's
grapple?
16 over
16.
91. 91.
So you
Holy
guys,
crap, you
your
grabbed
lead is
one.
91. You got a 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's possible he could crit
Okay, well,
because normally that would be epic success, but in this game system, it's like basically we
It's a versus test.
yeah, he's not critting. You definitely get there before him.
cool.
Apparently, you are well-trained law enforcement, and you're better than the Tong.
Okay,
The Tong
so
is actually really, really good.
I
I've been
can.
there. I don't want my family to come after me.
So I grab the gun, and if I can, point and shoot.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that is a pass with an 18 over under 20. Because it's a handgun, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You only have a 20 in handgun?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wanted to like.
Wow, you definitely went down
Physical,
the administrative
I
route
was
in your
like-
law enforcement training.
Yeah.
Wait, my character has more in handgun than you.
Oh my goodness.
And my character's a librarian.
She basically barely made it out of training and
What?
said, you know what, I am going to sit in an office and
I'm only gonna
sign papers
grapple
for the rest of
people.
my day.
Was like my thought.
Tony takes me to the gun
You
range
had high
sometimes.
hopes for the police, right? It's like,
Yeah,
oh, don't
I
use
know.
guns.
I
You'll
didn't
talk
wanna
people
use
down,
guns.
hold them down.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, okay, I was
Special.
Tony,
I was surprised. I thought you might have crit it with an 18.
I know.
Yeah, so you do manage to get a shot off. Go ahead and roll your
Yes,
damage.
We got a free.
Okay, which is the same,
Free,
or is it a different?
How much
We
is
got a
a
free 80. And we got a free.
Do we do?
how much is a handgun?
D6.
Oh,
We don't have it on hand.
oh, handgun.
Which one's
Do you have handgun damage offhand?
You have.
What's your
I
handgun?
have
Oh,
one
oh.
specific to my handguns. I don't
But you
know
got
if they
the
apply.
Glock
Glock
17?
17 is a D10.
Okay, D10 is fine. These
Which
are
is
mob
the,
people.
like, the standard.
They probably have good guns.
Wait, did you
Technically,
not-
they should actually have better guns
No,
than law
you not-
enforcement.
no,
but,
it is this one.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
D10
That was
is fine.
right. That was like before the first session.
Okay, so 4.
Okay,
And then we get the.
We'll talk about it.
not enough to
at the
kill,
break.
Oh, jeez.
but they
But
definitely
enough
have
to
taken some
wound.
bullets. They are
Yeah.
not looking great.
Isn't there like a keep fighting roll they have to make? Like a pain resistance kind of thing? I'm probably wrong.
I don't think I don't think there's something like that. In,
Okay.
Complicated system is complicated.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Usually I do all my research and know it well, and I just did not this time.
I'm getting it mixed up with Ring Quest. That's my problem.
yeah. Call of
So if
Cthulhu
you
is
haven't
like,
done that,
yeah,
I haven't
should.
done it.
Yeah, it has a there's a whole like
So think about
healing
it.
roll that's super complicated. But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think there's an actual like
Yeah.
damage
So one
slash
is 60 and one's 80.
stand up roll. Anyway, so make a spot hidden roll.
Okay. I'm like, yeah,
You're good at that.
Do you see a man with a long
spot
face?
hidden. Although I have to look at where it's at on this.
On the
She
right
figures that
side.
the shadow she
Oh, there it
saw
is.
the corner of her eye was just Hale.
Oh, that's a pass with a 32 under 90.
Okay, so in your mind you're thinking, okay, that shadow I thought I saw in the corner of my eye must have been this police officer showing up,
Yeah.
and like you just caught a glimpse of him. So you're like leap to the ground, you grab the gun, and you lean over and you shoot this guy, and as you shoot him and your head turns, you can see out of the corner of your eye the cop, and then you see some glint of metal behind him further up the hallway, and you think, but you're not sure, that it's a woman in a wheelchair. But she's like further way back.
Weird. Okay.
Hale,
Yeah.
you have a gun. You act before these guys that are trying to like melee you. 'Cause they don't have guns anymore. It's not good for them.
I have
Suicide by cop.
some gifts for them fresh in the chamber.
Not at all.
Does one of them have a gun?
They both don't have guns now.
Give him the
Okay.
hail fire.
Oh, there it is.
The one that's taken damage.
They both taking damage. You shot the
one
guy
that
in the
I've already
shoulder.
Shot.
The one you shot.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't leave jobs
Pop,
unfinished.
pop. Lemon drop.
64 beats 90.
Yep.
That's a 4.
All right. Still up. Not healthy. We can get a minus here. I think there is some kind of minus for having taken this much damage.
I know they've been shot several times.
Yeah.
They are troopers.
Well, 7 damage is not usually enough to
I
take
know,
down.
like that doesn't kill
It's
me.
like a glancing bolt.
Yeah.
that
like
doesn't even
what's
kill
your
me.
damage? You're.
I have 10 hit points.
Yeah. And these guys are toughs, not like scientists.
Yeah.
I just had a regular question. So is he like at the time period where now he has to wear like a body camera? Because that'd be wild if he was in a car and then then he just shows up in the hospital.
The body camera probably would have just deactivated.
So the thing that's interesting about that is that most police body cameras are not on all the time.
Oh, okay.
Like usually the rule is that as soon as you like go and engage.
And he's in the
when,
car.
when you pull over somebody,
Yeah.
you turn it on.
Yeah, that
Okay,
makes sense.
so he's in the car. He
Yeah.
never turned that
So
on.
a car
Yeah,
has
yeah.
an active
Yeah.
camera, and the video on that is going to be very interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll just be a dashboard cam where
Yeah, where it's like,
just like my voice cuts out.
Yeah.
He's like a
And
Hale.
I'm just saying,
He
Hale.
crashes.
Yep, exactly. That's going to be hard to
Oh my
explain.
goodness.
I told you
Yeah.
not to be in
That's a
the
long
car.
I just start
Get it
knitting
all.
really intensely. Just like
Oh,
freaking out.
oh, wait.
You don't have your hands on the
Make a
wheel.
luck check.
You're
Oh,
knitting,
God.
help me.
Jeez, okay.
NPC roll 2.
Oh, Philip, don't die.
I did crash into cars.
No, 62 is fine. You
Oh,
would have
They're
had to.
parked cars.
So the airbags do not drive a knitting needle into your brain.
I was gonna say I have 2 very sharp objects.
Oh my god.
Yes. But you do have a feeling that maybe you might want to reconsider the car knitting needle thing.
Yeah, it's dawned on you.
Just
Like
get
a-
rubber needles.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
I am getting them now. Though.
Have you met airbags?
Just get rubber needles.
Just in my hand.
Airbag.
you
Look,
know?
just get softer airbags.
Just get
They're
softer
not
airbags.
friendly.
I have-
Remove the airbags.
Get metal airbags.
Get water bags. Sorry, it's not even funny.
I crashed 2 cars in the course of 3 years.
Oh yeah.
I have a live airbag experience.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. It turns out if your boyfriend gives you a metal bookmark, you probably shouldn't hang it from your mirror. Yeah. Yeah. Lucky. I could have been Eye Patch James.
Was it just like right to the left?
No, you can't see it. It's so fast. It's literally a bomb going off. It's like a little explosion.
I mean where it landed eventually. The
There's
bookmark.
no way to know where it landed, but
Oh.
when like I found the car, it was in the backseat. So it's like I didn't know what had happened, but it was projected from
They
wherever
put
it
a
was
lot
when the
of
airbag
pressure
blew
on
up, and then it just flew off somewhere.
Like bad.
Yeah.
So for those of you who like to hang things from your rearview mirror, you should make sure it's super soft.
Yeah, soft
Yeah.
fuzzy dice.
Yeah, there's a reason spiky dice haven't taken off.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
If only they figure out that problem.
Yes.
Damn it! Why won't my dice spike?
Like
Just
like
not taking off.
Like I have friends like put those like metal Asian charms on there. I hate riding in their cars because you know what will happen when the airbag goes off, right? One of you will be killed. So anyway, so you know that there's a shooting in the hospital now. It's like you're all aware of this information. What's happening? You now are in on the action. You know that there's a shooting down in the basement near where the morgue is.
Well, I don't know. I'm a regular Joe schmuck. I can't get past
No,
these
he's Joe
nurses.
Yeah, you're a vigilante superhero who fights people with sabers to save your comaed son.
You're Kyle
Yeah,
Schmuck.
yeah.
He's
I
Joe
fight drugged up people, not a hospital.
Oh, okay, all right.
Like
Hospital isn't close to
they
drugs
have,
at all.
Yeah, they have closed doors. They lock their doors.
Oh, okay.
You can fight dread addicts, but not locked doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locked doors are like constructs. They're immune to everything.
Like all I do is like I wiggle
They're
a handle. Like,
impenetrable golems.
what else am I supposed to do? Break down a
I use
hospital
lockpick
door?
on the golem.
Like I
Yeah.
can't. This is my cover. I can't let if they kick me out of the hospital.
So
What do I
My
do?
only weakness, dead boats.
this sensation that I felt it's similar to what I felt back in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now that you're
You're-
thinking about it, you're like,
you're
oh my gosh,
basement.
this is that thing.
This is what it is.
that time.
Okay, in that case, I can't ignore this. Like, I have to go down to the basement and investigate. I think, because I know it's in the basement, right? I know it's in the basement. I know there's a shooting. So, would I link the feeling to this? It's gotta be. There's no other connections I could make. So I think I'll try to find Kyle. Like, I'll go by your son's room and see if you're there at first, and then I'll be like,
Oh yeah, I'm there
checking out
pacing the room. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Have you returned to your son's room?
There's nowhere else for me to go.
Yeah, his brain scan thing is going nuts again.
What?
Oh, really? I'll check.
Fuck! All right, so if Novak isn't there before me, I
Novak is
pull
not there yet.
I pull out Sneak and I go like, son's brain scan going wild. Just fire emojis.
Just get the blood right
Emoji. That's right. I forgot about the emoji.
Get the blood right
gotta
now
try to
before I
get
get in
some
the
blood.
room.
And there's a lockdown. They're probably not
Oh,
going to the
they're
supply
gonna be
closet.
crazy be noticing.
I quickly sneak
It's a
over to
lockdown.
the supply
it's easy
closet.
To get anything and go anywhere.
No one's there. I grab some. I go back in, collect a little sample to investigate, and then I'm gonna try and see if I understand what's going on with the charts. With my knowledge of biology and chemistry.
So nothing is going on with the chart because the chart was like the last time anyone
right,
was
sorry,
rolling on the
I
chart.
mean-
There was like,
With the digital charts. of-
well, from what you can tell, you pretty much think your son's having a seizure.
okay.
Except he's not.
Nice.
Whoa! It's like an interesting, like, whoa, that's happening. Not like a fuck yeah, son's having a seizure.
High five.
So he's not moving at all.
No, he's not. He's just laying there. But all the scans show what you would imagine would be a seizure.
Oh fuck!
Apparently, your
What are you
character is played by
I pull out-
Keanu Reeves.
That'd be perfect.
My
I
character
pull out.
is Keanu Reeves.
Oh, wait,
You're all played by different versions of
Yes.
Keanu Reeves.
No, my character is nothing like Keanu Reeves.
You guys both dive to the floor after the shootout and like look up and both of your faces are Keanu Reeves.
No.
Face Off versus Face Off.
No.
Either way,
Then you just fight a bunch of Mr. Smiths.
Joe, you gotta come up here. Charts. The monitors are going
Robbie's
crazy.
played by
On my way.
His female role.
Oh, I hate how Joe texts. No urgency, just on my way.
On my way.
Period.
What is the more urgent version of that
He's an
text?
ex-military
Emojis.
surgeon.
Yeah.
Surgeons don't get excited about
I
things.
probably don't even type out the full sentence. I probably just go OMW.
But you do put a period.
Yeah, of course. That's
Yeah,
proper.
punch point.
OMW
Yeah.
because
We're not
you-
savages here.
you-
Now he
You
knows you're done.
mistyped.
Yeah.
It's just in emojis. Some feet emoji.
All right. Well,
The shocked face.
I watch over my son, make sure nothing weird happens, like coming, being alive all of a sudden.
So, if I can get...
Are you alive?
Please.
So I get up there and the readings are going crazy.
Yeah.
I'll check them out. Like, do I think it's I think it's a seizure as well?
If you were in an inquest right now and this reading was in front, they would say, so, he was having a seizure. What did you do?
Right.
Nothing. I just sat there with his father and go, whoa.
No,
Joe, what does this mean? What's going on? It looks like
Oh, wait,
I'm
we
having
put
a
the blood
seizure.
sample.
I just want to make sure before I act on the information if I have the right information. So it looks like a seizure,
Yes,
right?
like
Okay.
anyone looking at the information without any visual would immediately just go, the patient's having a seizure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe, aren't we supposed to do something with the wallet and put it in his mouth?
That's only if he's he's not bucking around or anything, right?
No.
He's not gonna bite his tongue off. So we need
Still
to
as the dead.
inject wait for it. I didn't go to medical school. Adrenaline?
For a seizure?
No?
You want
Okay.
a sedative.
Damn it.
Sorry.
All right,
I didn't mean to.
so-
I know the correct injection to make.
yeah.
Okay.
That's like a
You're,
heroin
you're thinking the heart thing. Yeah.
So with seizures, all
I
you
promise you-
do
Pulp
is
Fiction.
you just wait it out.
This
You
is
just make sure they don't
no
hurt
Pulp
themselves.
Fiction.
worse
Yeah.
than when CSI literally said, don't worry, terminal velocity for a body falling out of a window is 9.8 meters per second squared.
Whoa!
Right.
If you are the CSI writer who wrote that episode, don't contact us.
I love it because it's like
Please
the
contact us.
first half the halves of the
I
sentence are
think.
kind of correct, right?
Yeah.
Like they have the right
Unfriend
idea
me.
going around where it's like terminal velocity and like gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared. And they're just
Unfollow us.
shove them together.
Don't worry, you jump out of a building and you're going to be just fine.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
just
go
nine.
fast in a certain
my favorite CSI intro was someone was killed and they found a tuft of hair and they were like, It was the wolf man. and then they didn't laugh or anything. They were like,
Case closed.
"Are they serious?" Let's see, open it.
Just some levity on the crime scene, you know? Someone just died, so you try and brighten the
CSI
room.
Wizard City.
How did you know? The bugs told me.
Okay,
So yeah,
you do your job.
I will take the necessary medical procedures.
Yes, okay.
Whatever they may be.
I also did not go to medical school, but I think you give them something that ends with the words "Natal."
Okay,
I don't
cool.
know what the fuck, but it's probably got phenol in it somewhere.
Well, I guess that's different.
Not sorbitol.
I know, it's a joke.
First aid.
You're unconscious.
I'm sorry.
The
You're making me
first
unconscious
aid
there.
thing you do is
Vitamins,
actually
Flintstones,
nothing.
Flintstones.
You just hold on to them, make sure they don't hurt themselves.
Right, but
with
they're
the
not. But
thrashing.
he's not bucking
Yeah, but he's
or
not
anything. So
bucking
we gotta
anything,
stop
so
the
it's
seizure.
weird.
Yeah,
Maybe he can't buck it out. Maybe you need to buck for him.
that's what I'm saying.
You need to shake
Adrenaline.
him around.
That's it. He's having half the seizure. We need
Kyle,
to
get on the other side.
shake it out of him.
Shake your kid.
You gotta shake the seizure out.
Grab his legs and you try to win.
Come on. Get him to bite his tongue.
God, no.
And grab his head.
God, no.
Be like, demon be gone.
In the hallway, there's an old priest and a young priest just looking at you going,
If only I was playing Father Gregory.
No,
I know exactly
never
what
again.
to do.
Oh my.
Yeah. I have to.
Oh my.
The power of Christ compels me.
So, can I stop it? Or
You have to roll.
well, what are you going to try to do?
the necessary medical procedures? I'm trying to stop him having a seizure. I'm trying.
Oh, so you can give him like a high dose sedative
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, whatever would normally be expected to be done. Okay.
Alright, you can definitely do that.
Okay.
Joe, do you think this is something to do with what's going on with the gunshots? Could gunshots have caused this? Like they'll have noises?
No.
The lockdown?
I highly doubt
Is
that.
he reacting somehow?
It's some sort of other brain thing.
I mean, this happened before. What happened before? The event with the guy standing up and running away. Maybe there's something going on with the corpses down there.
Yeah, possibly. Just give me a sec, Kyle.
Okay.
Is he okay?
So you administer like the
Yes.
high level sedative to
Absolutely.
try to like slow down his brain. So now there's a third sound in the room, which is what happens when someone's heart stops and closes.
No, my boy!
Okay, I will immediately get the defibrillator paddles going, which I'm sure are in the room.
Yep.
And try to restart his heart.
All right. By the way, the heart stops, but the brain scan is still showing like massive activity.
Weird. That's just
That-
really weird.
Doesn't happen. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull his soul back from the dead.
Nice.
Yes!
Which incantation do you use?
The one that goes
Clear. All right. So, yeah. So you do the whole thing.
Do you need nurses to try to call out in the hallway?
I hear yelling at the unconscious person.
There's an
works.
alarm going off.
Yeah, but I mean...
Yeah.
The alarm is
Oh, yeah,
further
that's
than
right, the
nurses.
flatline alarm. Yeah.
All right. So it doesn't take too long, but you do manage to restart his heart.
Oh, thank God.
My son pulled through another
Damn it.
day.
My son.
So yeah, I put that down and like just like stand away for a second. So
It's John, that's right.
this is weird. The heart stopped, but the brain continued to activate. That's not normal at all, Kyle.
There could be some sort of like heart arrhythmia, you know? It's like... like a
We
heart
need to
would
get down to
stop-
the basement.
Let's do it.
My son's heart just stopped.
Oh, by the way,
Let's go.
in the
Ready for action.
in the entire procedure of restarting his heart and doing all the analysis and stuff like that, you also can tell from like your observation that his son is having rapid eye movement,
Huh.
which is also super unusual in coma patients.
Yeah. But that happened before, right? When the last time this whole
You weren't sure because it was like it was something that the scan showed, but you didn't have any physical observation of the body.
Yeah,
so now it's definitely
Yeah, we weren't there when it happened.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like this is just like what happened to me in Afghanistan.
I'd love to hear more about your backstory.
No,
Please open up to me. Shall we walk and talk down in the basement?
I'm just
There's a boy lying in the sand. He was comatose, but his brain was going nuts.
Walk and talk. Walk and
I'm
talk.
making it's this feeling. I just have a feeling. We have to get down to the basement.
Let's get down to the basement.
Tonight.
To Kyle, when he says this is just what happened to me in
Turn your
Afghanistan,
phone
you're
on.
thinking,
You want these-
wait,
put your
there
phone
was
back
a
in your
kid
pocket.
in a
Yeah.
coma with like this.
It's
like,
been on the
what's
whole time.
going on?
Right.
Look, you want these storylines to come together or not? I'm doing my best with what I have.
You
Okay.
can see all of this going on your feed, so
Yeah,
you can
okay.
definitely see what's going on. You have no idea why any of it is going on. You can see it on the feed.
Yeah, I guess I do a quick search in the background for anything like that, like brain activity during a coma.
There's a lot of information about this kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna.
It's mostly about lock-in syndrome that you can tell, and it's like people basically speculating about like coma patients not actually being comatose. There's a lot of the number one references are all about legal cases trying to stop people from pulling the plug on their relatives who are brain dead supposedly. It's like tons of it. It's mostly activism stuff.
That is so boring. I'm not gonna read all of that.
Yeah, it's mostly uninteresting.
Lame.